Episode 6, Mindset Metamorphosis, Overcoming the Shiny Object Syndrome, Mastering Focus and Discipline by Opsy Banwo. Opsy Bee's journey was flourishing. He was stepping out of his comfort zone and embracing new challenges. However, another hurdle loomed on the horizon, the allure of the next big thing. This was a lesson he would soon learn under the guise of the shiny object syndrome. One bright afternoon, Opsy sat at his favorite coffee shop, sipping a latte while scrolling through his email. Among the usual newsletters and updates, one subject line caught his eye: discover the next big thing in internet marketing. His curiosity piqued. Opsy clicked on the email. It promised a revolutionary new tool that could skyrocket his business with minimal effort. Opsy's heart raced. The testimonials and flashy graphics painted a picture of effortless success. Opsy called Jay, unable to contain his excitement. "Jay, have you heard about this new marketing tool? It's supposed to be a game changer." Jay's voice was cautious. "Opsy, be careful. This sounds like the shiny object syndrome. Remember, chasing every new trend can distract you from your main goals." Ignoring Jay's warning, Opsy decided to give the new tool a try. He invested a significant amount of money and time into learning how to use it. The promise of quick results was too tempting to resist. For the next few weeks, Opsy's focus shifted entirely to this new tool. He was convinced that it would bring him the success he craved. But reality soon hit. The tool was not as revolutionary as it claimed to be. It required just as much effort and strategy as any other marketing technique. Opsy's initial excitement turned to frustration as he realized he had neglected his core business for a flashy distraction. One late night, exhausted and disheartened, Opsy called Jay again. "Jay, you were right. This new tool was just a distraction. I've wasted so much time and money." Jay's tone was understanding. "Opsy, it's okay. We all get distracted by shiny objects sometimes. The important thing is to learn from this and refocus on your main goals." Determined to get back on track, Opsy revisited his original business plan. He reminded himself of his primary objectives and the strategies that had brought him success so far. He also took Jay's advice to heart and started a new habit: evaluating every new opportunity critically before diving in. One evening, Opsy joined another virtual coaching session with Mr. Parker. This time, he shared his experience with the shiny object syndrome. "Mr. Parker, I got sidetracked by a new marketing tool that promised quick results. It turned out to be a waste of time," Opsy confessed. Mr. Parker nodded. "Opsy, the shiny object syndrome is a common pitfall. The key is to stay focused on your core business and assess new opportunities carefully. Ask yourself, will this truly help me achieve my goals, or is it just a distraction?" Opsy took this advice to heart. He began setting clear criteria for evaluating new opportunities. Every time he encountered a new tool or strategy, he asked himself a series of questions. Does this align with my business goals? Will it provide value to my audience? Is it worth the time and investment? This new approach paid off. Opsy's business regained its momentum, and he felt more in control. He was no longer chasing after every new trend, but instead focused on building a solid foundation for long-term success. One day, as Opsy was writing a new blog post, he received a message from a fellow entrepreneur, Maria. She had been following his journey and wanted to collaborate on a project. Maria's business aligned perfectly with Opsy's, and together they brainstormed ideas that would benefit both of their audiences. During one of their brainstorming sessions, Maria shared her own struggle with the shiny object syndrome. "I used to jump on every new trend just like you did, Opsy, but once I started focusing on my core strengths, my business grew exponentially," Maria said. Opsy nodded. "It's a tough lesson, but an important one. Staying focused and true to your goals is the key to sustainable success." Opsy and Maria's collaboration turned out to be a great success. They launched a joint webinar that attracted a large audience and generated significant revenue. This experience reinforced Opsy's belief in the power of focus and strategic thinking. As Opsy prepared for his next adventure, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. He had learned to resist the lure of shiny objects and stay committed to his path. The lessons he had learned about focus and perseverance would serve him well in the challenges to come. One evening, as he was wrapping up his work, Opsy received a call from Mr. Parker. "Opsy, I've been hearing great things about your progress. How are you feeling about your journey so far?" Mr. Parker asked. Opsy smiled. I've learned so much, Mr. Parker. The shiny object syndrome was a tough lesson, but it made me stronger and more focused. I'm ready for whatever comes next.